As we continue to honor Black History Month, one of Chicago's very own is taking on the tough topic of race in America. Nayeri Billups is a successful businessman and father. His road to success was filled with obstacles, but he knows none of it would have been made possible without the work of our ancestors. Tonight, he honors their sacrifices and the work that still needs to be done today.
My name is Nayeri Billups. I was born here in Chicago. We lived here the first 7 years of my life. My mom was a teen mom, so she had me a month after she turned 17. We lived in a number of different shelters during that time period. And I ended up moving to Arkansas when my grandmother moved. And I think I was into first grade, second grade. So my grandmother raised me. How much was that the saving grace moment for me? Because otherwise, the rest of my childhood is in poor communities within Chicago. So you don't want to look at what that outcome could have potentially been had you stayed, but it's very difficult to imagine your life without being raised with your mom every day. There are time periods where I feel like I went a year or 2 years without even having a conversation with my mom. When you're living in poverty, the decisions you make are literally life or death. If I have no money to eat and somebody proposes to me an opportunity for me to make some money where I can maybe feed myself or maybe even bring a few dollars home if I got siblings or to help support the family, it is almost impossible for that individual to walk away from that scenario. I did have some options, even though I was in poverty. As long as I was performing well in the classroom, there was this flow of positive feedback. And that flow of positive feedback was enough to continue to push me.
Oh no.
Oh no, what?
On the Gucci.
Oh, who? The labeling that happens for Black folks is the same thing that Dr. King has been fighting for. See us for the content of who we are, not just my skin color.
The time is always right to do what is right. Now is the time to make real the promises of democracy. Now is the time to transform the bleak and desolate midnight of man's inhumanity to man into a glowing daybreak of freedom and justice.
There's not a speech that he's given that is still not applicable right now today.
I must report that Chicago is far from being the promised land. That is no Jerusalem on Lake Michigan.
We're still fighting for the contribution, the recognition of the humanity of Black people. Has there been progress? Absolutely. I'm sitting here as a part of that progress. But it is very difficult to look at the landscape of race in America and to be able to separate progress without also being able to see in a very different light the systemic issues that still plague us. The one thing that we have to do, every racist person has to say, I am a human and everybody else is a human. If we start from a place of recognizing each other's humanity, we lose some of the power dynamics. So moving here was really emotional because when we was here, as I talked about at the beginning, we lived in shelters. And so when my mom came to visit, it was such a moment for me for it to be like, yeah, this is your son's house, but this is also your house, right? Because where I am, you know, you always have a place. And so I think maybe I was like 10th grade before my mom eventually came to Arkansas to join us. In looking back, she just appeared one day. It's like, hey, your mom's here. I was like, okay, well, I've been knowing grandmother as the person who's been providing for me. What's the difference between y'all? I said something, I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was disrespectful. And my grandmother sit me down and she said, there's a lot you don't know about your mom's childhood. but just know that she did the best she could. I wrote my mom a letter. My mom still has it. And I apologized. And it was instant. The healing conversation. And so now me and my mom talk every Sunday. My mom is still coming to terms with who I am. I know he's my son, but how did he accomplish this because I wasn't there? That difficult decision that my mom made to say, now you're going to Arkansas with your grandmother, how difficult that was for her. What I want to leave with my kids is that this responsibility that what you do, it tells about who you are, but what you do also says, did you make a way for somebody else to come behind you? I think about Dr. King as a responsibility and not a burden. The responsibility is for me to stand on top of what he's done. And I am sitting here in this moment because of all those folks, literally standing on the shoulders of giants.
I really hope his words resonate with you. The woman Nayeri credits with much of his success, his grandmother, Margaret Emma Baker. She died in 2014. And our thanks to photojournalist Mike D'Angelo for that fabulous piece.
And so true, right? If we just view each other as humans and have more empathy.
That's all it takes.
Well, Jussie Smollett